Peace, Pisces. Welcome to Adik The Truth Tarot. I thank you for joining me. Today I want to talk about the energy you may need to release and let go of. Now please keep in mind that this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because this message intent is strictly for guidance. So okay, Pisces, let's get into this energy. Now, I've already meditated and prayed and even shuffled a few of the decks, pre-shuffled a few of the decks that we'll be using. So today I want to start off with the 7 Energies Oracle. And I'm going to go a little back and forth with the tarot on this, as well as I am going to read the messages from the Oracle to give us a bit more, expansion on these messages that these oracles are sending. Now, Pisces, when meditating and pre-shuffling on your spread, I wrote a few notes. And the notes that came out talks about overthinking, possible feeling like overload right now. And by this overthinking, it first can lead to negative thinking. Then secondly, it just doesn't give you a chance to calm yourself, where you could be alone for an extended period of time and may have to go to work or do whatever, but then it's like you didn't have any time to yourself because it's like you're overthinking. There's possibly an overload. Now, first off, I'm going to go to the Oracle message and the underlying energy here, Pisces. We have the card of the number 18. The power of purpose. Now, number 18 for me talks about acknowledging these cycles of life at this time. Acknowledging at this point with the 18 going into a 9 that you're ending a cycle. Now, with this cycle that you're ending, whether you like it or not, a cycle is ending. There's a new cycle that's about to begin in your life. And this is the time when you are to acknowledge the things that you want to build on in this life. What do you see for yourself? And at the ending of the cycle, at this time, is for you to acknowledge what is needed to let go of. What could possibly be destroying you? Who could possibly, the people that you have around you, the things that you're doing. So the card of the number 18, the power of purpose. So we're going to go to the book for a bit more expansion here. So this talks about seeing your unique place in the world, having a clear sense of authentic purpose, having a healthy self-esteem. There comes a time when you realize that you are destined for something that is yours and yours alone. The catalyst might be an experience with a special person, a path you choose, or something you feel called to do. You'll discover it's not necessarily what you thought it would be and has nothing to do with what everyone else wants or seems to want. An uncanny conviction takes hold from somewhere deep and true. You feel a sense of power arising from a true sense of self, accompanied by a need for action, a commitment to explore something, or a purposeful choice. Right now, you're invited to step into a new, empowered sense of authentic purpose, bolstered by a healthy dose of self-esteem. You're called to release your old conditioning, There's no need to be self-conscious or act a certain way to please others, which can sometimes take you in a direction you don't want to go anyway. The discipline and will to evolve are yours by nature. This process doesn't have to be a struggle. You cannot fail if you immerse yourself fully in what is in front of you now. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. You never have to seek your purpose or wonder what is. Just keep removing the blocks to your essential self, and your purpose will find you. It's that easy. What a wonderful thing to know. The purpose, the power of a purpose. And at this time, it may be someone, something, some part of you, Pisces, that you may need to walk away from at this time. With the tarot, the underlying energy is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups talks about your emotions. The Eight of Cups talks about you put in investing your emotions in certain people, certain things, and you haven't got it reciprocated, basically. And it's not a benefit for you at this time. You don't see it building, you don't see it growing. So this is where in your purpose you know that this isn't for me. This ain't where I want to be. This isn't the end of my story. And with this Eight of Cups, although you invested a lot in this situation, in your emotions a lot in this situation, it's not benefiting you. So it's advised to walk away, to save yourself, although you put a lot in it. But again, this comes with loving yourself, and loving yourself enough to know when it's time to walk away. You've already invested so much in it, and it's not benefiting you. So when it comes to what you may be feeling, ooh, Pisces, we got the Death card. Oops. Yeah, I hear a lot of readers talking about these cards with nudity, so bear with me. But yeah, the Death card is about shedding that old skin. It's about ending this cycle, rebirthing yourself in something new, ending the cycle of being conditioned by others, end the cycle of watching others, living your life possibly from the side view instead of doing what it is to lead you towards your purpose, and not just being led by other people's actions and other people's words, what other people are doing. Understand your own individuality at this time, Pisces. So like I said, this is a time of evolution. This is a time of growing. This is a time of applying what you learned in this cycle and taking it to that next level. Like I said, it's kind of like a video game. The goal is to finish each cycle to end the game. So things are being exposed and revealed to you right now, Pisces. And at this time, it's important for your understanding of what's taking place here. And it's your time to understand it's not the need to fight a change. The need is to surrender to the change. And it'll be more easier in this process. Because when we choose to be hard-headed, when we choose to be stubborn, and when we choose to ignore what's obviously in front of us, we just continue to keep repeating the same things and getting the same results, Pisces. So when it comes to this problem, when it comes to this energy, going to our next oracle card, which is the card of 21. And entirely the 21 is like the world card. Again, this is all about ending these cycles, ending a chapter, ready to start a new one. And this is being exposed and revealed at this time, Pisces, whether you like it or not. This is all for you to obtain the wisdom. This is all for you to understand and acknowledge that what you've learned is going to get you in the next cycle. Especially if you choose to learn the lesson in this past cycle on what's ending. Learn the lessons of, I would say for me, being on time for work. Learn the lessons of being responsible, being accountable, finding that balance between yourself, your children, work, exercising at this time, finding that balance, doing what it is that you know that you're being called to, and not caring about what anybody else thinks. And this is your understanding of this. And it looks like it's being exposed and revealed that a new chapter, a new you at this time needs to be rebirthed. So exposed and reveals key concepts, talks about healing shame, the imposter syndrome, letting go. When you experience shame, you don't just feel you've done something wrong. You feel like you are wrong, fundamentally flawed. Know that life loves you and the universe doesn't make junk, only magic. However, many social interactions, especially online, are steeped in distorted, unhealthy ways of expressing pain by shaming. Here's the way out of this. See shame as the heart-wrenching cry for help that is. Consider whether you could have been triggered in the outer world by unresolved issues that match all your inner pain points. If someone is shaming you, perhaps you have triggered them. How miserable they must be to expend their energy in such toxicity. They're drinking poison, hoping you will get sick. You cannot love someone out of their shame. You can only show compassion for both them and yourself. Set a healthy boundary and refuse to fan the flames. Look upon shame as an opportunity for growth, evolution, healing, and freedom. With this in mind, can you let go of your attachment to control? Admit that this emotion isn't something you have power over and surrender to a higher power. There's a sacred quality to the vulnerability inherent in admitting you cannot do this alone. When you allow yourself to be laid open in this way, you gain a beautiful new perspective. Then the healed shame has the infinite power of the divine to set you free. So it starts with forgiving yourself in situations. It starts with as well looking at people that is trying to shame you. If this is something that you're going through, look at yourself if this is what you might be doing. Understand that it's time to change this situation, this cycle in your life, and it's time to heal and understand where your energy is going. You're not growing from this situation. You can't grow from this situation. So you're feeling this so strong. We got the 9 of Pentacles. You want to be independent at this time with the Nine of Pentacles, Pisces. You have the power to do this and be independent. You are self-reliant, especially when you're focused on what it is that you're trying to achieve. You know how to block out certain people, when necessary. Use this power of yours in order to build yourself up. Right now, you've put so much emotions into things outside of you. Give this to yourself at this time, Pisces. Understand that you have the power to achieve anything that you want. The Nine of Pentacles talks about stability. The Nine of Pentacles, that's 9 pentacles. The highest pentacle is 10. And the 10 comes with, a possible partner, that family, a foundation. So until you get someone that's willing to work with you, you can do this alone. And I say alone figuratively, because when you have the power of prayer, when you have the power of connecting to your soul and meditating, when you have that power of recognizing your individuality, recognizing that there is a purpose for you, recognizing that you are a soul first, which is energy, and you're in this body having a physical experience. This body is not here with you forever, but your soul is everlasting. Your spirit, you're connected to spirit, Pisces. And that's the rule of this game, to reach this level or continue to, conquer these levels to that powerful, to your true self. Recognizing your power. Anything that you believe, you can achieve it. And it starts with your belief in yourself, Pisces. Not only does it start with the belief in yourself, but what you have to release is the energy of just feeling like you gotta win at any cost, or the feeling like that you're in competition with someone else. Only one that you're in competition with is yourself in these last cycles. Now, by shuffling and meditating over the spread, I got the energies in the pre-shuffle of the Knight of Swords. This is, again, more of that overthinking, that's that reckless thinking. So you have to think about your perception at this time. Now, Pisces, nobody said that this is going to be easy. Nobody said that life is easy. Because there is some opposing energy right now that I feel in your energy, Pisces. This could be an energy of someone with Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini in their chart. Or Pisces, this could be you with Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius in your chart as well as Scorpio. And we have the energy of Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo as well. So it's that earth, air, and water. So the energy that needs to be released is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords talks about wanting to win at all costs. The Five of Swords talks about the things that you say to people that you so-called love, or the people that so-called loves you, what they say to you to try to bring you down, to try to hurt you. So, that's not love. But it's like an energy that's trying to mentally win over you. And you ready to be reborn at this time, You ready to elevate, you ready to step in your power, knowing you do have the power to do this. You have the freedom to do this, to be who you are, knowing that you can do whatever you put your mind to. And you really don't need nobody else, especially when you're focused. But there is an energy that is trying to knock that down and stop you from elevating. And this is the energy, Pisces, right now, what is being exposed and revealed to you. Right now, this is like the energy that you got to be aware of. We can't ignore this or try to look past it. Understand, this is this person's mission. This could be somebody outside of you, or this is something that you're doing. And that's like a jealousy, that's a upset, because someone is strong on their own with the Nine of Pentacles. Alright, our next oracle card is the card of the number 9. So we got another 9 here, Pisces. The Rose Kisses. And this is the card for advice on a solution to this energy of this Five of Swords. Wanting to win at all costs. It's like a mental game. Saying anything to bring you down. Using words against you. Back in the day I heard that, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words won't hurt me. Yes, the fuck they do. Like, what is you doing trying to cause conflict and change and challenges in my life? Because I could do this. I believe, I trust, I have faith in myself, I have faith in God, the universe. I understand that it's more than what meets the eye out here. I understand that I am a spirit first. Some of us do. So what's this number 9 talking about? Wanting us to, this is the solution. Joy, experiencing pleasure, deep satisfaction and enjoyment, desires acknowledged, 5 sensory reality. Oh, that's what I was just talking about. Take a deep breath and center on a feeling of joy. Can you allow your senses to awaken and connect with your innate desire to experience all life has to offer? Pleasure is part of life. Let yourself surrender to it today. Our modern times often present a false idea of how we are meant to experience the world. Connections are lost and distorted by our over-reliance on technology. Just look around and see how few people actually maintain eye contact or engage in conversation. Instead of tapping away at a screen, pause and consider how you can make more intimate contact. Connecting with nature, enjoying the sensual pleasures of sex, and or being aware of the sensations of taste, touch, smell, sight, and sound may be important right now. How do your sheets feel? Can you reach out and feel the heat and the softness of your companion animal nestled beside you? Be present to another person. See them and let yourself be seen. Your five senses are aching to be engaged right now. This is an invitation to get out of your head and into your body. You may be a spiritual and intelligent being, but right now the emphasis should be on having a sensory experience. This is a sacred part of this gift of life. By being present to the sensual world, you invite an even deeper spiritual experience. Amazing, isn't it? Perhaps it really is time to stop and kiss the roses. So, I hear the haters gonna hate, you know? Yet, it's all about your experience. And basically what the haters is doing is just trying to infiltrate because on your happiness, infiltrate on your evolution, because they are too low-minded to understand this is their life too. They got a purpose out here too. Or is this their purpose, to be a hater? I mean, if they acknowledge it and they appreciate it, they're fine with it, then, let them play their role. But your role is to be independent. Your role is to excel, elevate. You not no hater. You ready to use your 24 hours another way other than trying to win over someone mentally. They trying to, and by you participating in it, they're wasting your precious time. And that's their goal, to take your time and your energy away from you and dispose it in this bullshit. And that's those energy vampires. They happiness haters. They trying to take your motherfucking sunshine away. Excuse me, Pisces, my French. It's to transform into a new cycle. If you succumbed or felt like, participated, you felt this energy that's bringing you down, understand, Pisces, what comes around goes around. They might have had you feeling down for a minute, and while somebody might have been on a high horse, instead of focusing on maintaining that high access that they had, while you were down trying to get it up from the mud, the cycles change. It's a new cycle coming. The wheel of fortune is turning, baby. What goes up must come down, and what's down will come up. And it's really about, in this life, what you doing while you down. While you down, are you gathering this information? Are you understanding what's taking place here? Are you exposing and seeing the things that's being exposed and revealed to you? Are you ready to take this wisdom to this next cycle? Or are you gonna let this new cycle come and you're repeating things with people and their words, people, trying to take you away from evolving in your life, trying to keep you stuck, because that's all that energy doing, trying to keep you stuck right there with them, where they're bigger, they feel like they're better because they've been doing this cycle for years. They a motherfucking bastard to the bullshit, man. Rise above this, Pisces, with this energy of the Queen of Wands. You got the power. Look at the wand in your hand. Abracadabra, bitch. And that's through your manifestations. That's by believing in yourself. That's how, by having a strong self-esteem. That's by knowing that you are creative. You are a creator. And you applying yourself. You using your energy towards creating, towards manifesting, towards building with the Queen of Wands. We got our little companions with us, so we don't really care what others say. Nobody can tell me I'm not the motherfucking Queen of Wands, you know what I'm saying, and I can't do this shit. I know I can do this, and you're a commoner. You just want my attention, but that ain't the way to get it. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here. Queen of Wands with passion, you know, that vibrance, beauty, know who she is and doesn't need to seek validation from outside, because all of this comes from within. You know, it's so crazy how people hate on that when someone is confident, when someone knows their power. And the only reason why you hate it is because you don't know how to use your power. And all you could do is really kind of have a conversation and build and grow from conversations, instead of hating on people that you admire and you just don't understand how you do it. Those are the people that you need to be working with, wanting to sit at the table with. Not somebody bringing somebody down, talking about them, trying to shame people. In your new beginning, we got the Ace of Swords with the Truth. Understanding that this cycle right here, imagine if I keep in this cycle. Are you happy with what you've got so far? Right now, and into this cycle, are you okay with where you at? Are you willing to stay stuck here? Or do you want to move to the next level? The choice is yours. Right now, in order to get to that next level, you have to apply the lessons that you learned in this level. In this level, you might have learned that you might need to want to lose weight. In this level, you might notice that, oh, I need more money. You know what I mean? In this level, I don't like my job. I don't like my partner. Even if I don't like myself right now, this is the time to change. It's the beginning of August. What they say, it takes 21 days to start a new habit or learn a habit or what have you. Everything is being exposed and to revealed to you right now. And it's important to choose to see it at this time, Pisces. In this level, you learn the energy of the Ten of Swords. In this level, you learn how people would stab you on your back, talk about you behind your back, do you dirty, play mind games, betray you. In this level, you learn whatever that's been taking place in this cycle right now that's ending, it has not bared any fruit. And this is our oracle card on advice at this time. In the reverse, bearing fruit, because you're learning about betrayal, right? The Ten of Swords. You're learning about the energy that brings you down. You learning about overthinking the situation, how it takes you away from your independence. Overthinking these situations can have you stuck in the past, grieving over what already happened and what you can't change. All you can do is change your behaviors on how to move in the future. You learn to this cycle that you have to be independent. You have to handle your responsibilities, because can't nobody really save you in this world but you. So you want to participate in things, thoughts that's going to bear fruit. You want to understand that it takes more energy to think negative. And when we think about being grateful for what we have right now, when we think about being grateful for our children, when we think about being grateful for our car, when we think about even being grateful for our fingers, our hands, our arms, our feet to walk on our own, shoot, a lot of people should be grateful for their beautiful smile. You gotta appreciate your teeth, I tell you. You know what I mean? So you want to think about what's going to bear fruit, and you want to continuously think about better, elevating, how you can help, how you can, just have I just want to say a positive experience out here. So let's see what bear fruit is talking about. Most importantly, it's talking about your understanding at this time, Pisces, of yourself, the understanding of your purpose in this life. So bear fruit key concepts talks about birthing. Bearing fruit talks about the results of hard work, an idea or consistent thought manifested into them. If your life were a tree, what fruit would it bear? Envision the results of the effort you put into achieving your dreams and desires in partnership with the divine. You can see the way you think, feel, and believe reflected in the material world. There is always a correlation between what you see, what you expect to see, and what you intend consciously, and what you project unconsciously. Everything is intrinsically connected. Magic flows through you from the unseen world into the world you perceive. Moving from realm of non-ordinary reality to ordinary reality, you birth ideas and thoughts into form and bring your most cherished desires to fruition. Not all ideas will bear sweet fruit. Sometimes you will reap a sour and bitter harvest based on your sense of your personal narrative and your assumption about others. You are in a powerful and fertile season of your life when you're particularly good at making things happen with very little effort. Pay close attention to what you're manifesting now. From your career to your personal relationships, your influence is strong at this time. If you don't like what your life is yielding, prune the proverbial tree and get into alignment with what genuinely lights you up. Remember, you birthed into the world that which you pay most attention to and consistently hold within as your truth. Be clear about what you intend. Can you make this commitment? Can you, Pisces? While reading this, it just made me think about, I like fashion, and I can make beautiful clothes. And just thinking about years ago when I started, it started from, I think, maybe senior year in high school, art class, and we had to sketch, pictures or whatever the teacher, that assignment. And I enjoyed art class. I enjoyed sketching things and trying to mimic them and things like that, which is really cool. And I was trying to show someone an outfit that I saw. And then, they said, if you can sketch like this, then you can design your own clothes. So, what? I could design my clothes. You're right. So I started sketching shirts and pants and outfits. And I say this to say how once I sketched out the design, I even colored it. And so I saw it on this piece of paper. But now I want to see it. I want those pants or what have you. So if you want it, you bring it to reality. I first got seamstress and tellers. I showed them my design and went and got the fabric, and lo and behold, I had my pants and things like that. So it's so easy. It's as easy as that to dream or see it, sketch it out, and then apply it from your imagination. You apply it into the real world. That thought just came from my mind, and sketching it on that paper so I can see it, and then going and getting the fabrics and the tools that's needed in reality to bring it to life is just so beautiful, Pisces. And you have that power to do so. So I'm going to clarify this spread. We got the Empress, the Eight of Wands. I'm sorry, the Eight of Swords. So it's like you might be, again, still overthinking it, but you got the powers of the Empress. The Empress is the strongest feminine energy in the deck. The Empress has been through everything, has seen everything, has went through these cycles, been through so much, where she's applied that knowledge. She knows how to birth things into reality. She's been through so much, from these neons and mind games and going through physical issues or whatever. She's been there and done that. And that's what it's all about, of accomplishing these lessons or these cycles and elevating, Pisces. Right now with the Knight of Wands, it's about, going for it. Your purpose, applying that energy to it. All this overthinking, why don't you write it down? A plan. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself next week, Pisces? And right now you have the strength in you to transform. You can change. You can be whatever you choose to be. But right now, no matter what you went through, although things may feel like you're not, you feel like you're not where you're supposed to be at right now. You deserve better for yourself, and you have to have the strength at this time to transform this energy. You have the strength to overcome this cycle. You have the strength to complete this cycle. Walk away from what it is that is not serving you. Become the man, become the woman that you desire to be. You got the energy of the sun, Pisces. You got spirit right here with you. It's in front of you right now. You can change this. You have the power of the universe behind you, in you, Pisces. You can overcome these haters. Apply pressure with justice, and know that haters going to hate, but the will changes for them too. They're in this universe too. What goes around will come around. The energy that they putting out to you, they going to get that shit back, Pisces. So you don't fret over them. Understand, it takes a low individual to use their energy to try to hurt others. If anyone is trying to shame you, trying to win at all costs over you mentally, they are challenged within themselves. They are shame on them, and they're lost. They're hurt, and they don't know how to change. They don't believe in themselves. And you have to be able to recognize these type of individuals, knowing who you are, not feeling Like you got to go at them and join in their little petty games because they want to take your energy. They want to use your energy for the negativity, for the confusion. They want to take your energy away from your independence. They don't want to see you basically doing better than them, because they using their energy to bring you down instead of using their own energy to build themselves up. Oh yeah. Spirit is calling judgment on them at this time. This wheel is about to turn, man. Woman, you know, things are definitely changing. You rise above this right now, Pisces, by understanding who you are, going within at this time to build on who you are, connect with yourself, write down your plan, sketch out that plan, Pisces, and then apply the design, the plan, the words, you know, that you put on paper. Pull them out. Go get the necessary tools needed to bring that sketch, that paper, that into the reality. Think about it. It's about to be a whole new beginning, Pisces. You can have whatever it is that you want. You know, we all have this power of spirit within us. What it is that you are to learn is that you have the powers of the magician inside of you, especially when you are balanced. You have that passion. You have, you know, that intellect. You have that groundedness, that earth in you to know that you can bring this out into fruition. You can also have Virgo, you can have Gemini in your chart. You know, no matter what you might be going through, we all go through it, Pisces. And it's not about what we go through, it's about how we choose to get through it. I remember being down at my lowest. Shit was rough, you know. And someone said to me, you know, when you down, the only way is back up. I don't know who sings this song, but I hear Kirk Franklin, that song, we fall down, but we get up. You know, we fall down, but we get up. And we get back up with the lessons that we've learned. And it's about applying those lessons to this new cycle. And I truly wish all of you the best of luck, Pisces. Don't hold on. Don't be stagnated at this time, Pisces. Don't miss this blessing. Listen, there's always going to be a hater. That's basically their job. And if you are a hater, you got to choose a different path at this time. You got to believe in yourself. For those of us that this resonates with, by choosing to elevate in this cycle, by choosing to understand what you've been investing in has not been bearing fruit, by choosing to go for that fruit, not look for a group to go with you, not look for your best friend to go with you. Everybody cannot come on this journey to your purpose. I hope that we all make the right decision in this, you know. Alright, so I'm just going to finish with a message from our angels and ancestors. And Let's see if I can summarize it. I think I did. What you're feeling, you're seeing yourself, your situation is being exposed and revealed to you, and right now you have to transform. You have to end this cycle. Every ending is a new beginning, and go into this new beginning with the strength, because you have the strength to get through this. You don't have to, again, have a whole posse. You got all the tools within you to stand strong and independently. You got the universe behind you. Release anyone that's trying to bring you down. Release the need to feel like you're competing with others. Don't dumb down to their energy. They're going to get their justice. Spirit is calling judgment on people's action at this time. Yours and mine as well. Where are you on this cycle? You ready to get up? And when you get up there, are you going to just try to look down to people? Or are you going to want to build others up? Are you going to move out here by an example for others? How are you going to use your power? Right now, you need to take some time alone. Go within and pray. Go within and do that work in the mirror, and loving yourself and seeing the beauty in yourself and wanting to expand on that beauty within yourself. Walking out here with your head held high. Not needing the approval of others, but you knowing who you are. You got the opportunity for a new beginning. And, you know, it's not about blowing up on these bitches, but a lot of us about to blow up, you know? So we have the Oracle. Wait for important information. What is the Oracle talking about? And the Shaman. Real quick, Pisces. Let's see what these messages is stating, and I'm going to let you guys go. So the message from the Oracle. Wait for important information. On Pisces. Let's find the Oracle first. Here she go. 54. So the Oracle is stating for you to be open and receptive to information. Gather facts so that you can make a decision that is in line with your integrity. Angels and ancestors and the universe are speaking to you at this time. So look and listen for important conversations, signs, and messages that will point you in the right direction. You are being guided to wait for more information before making any fast moves, because at this moment, you are letting your waves get in the way of your needs. You're letting your wants get in the way of your needs. There's an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time. But you will only be able to do so if you are willing to truly open your eyes. If you have been waiting for further information about a choice you have to make or action you have to take, don't take the matters into your own hands. But let what needs to be revealed be revealed. Then you'll know what to do next. Angels are supporting you, so trust them. And then the Shaman. Trust in the higher force. Trust in your angel guides and ancestors. If you have given your power away, it's time to claim it back. There are spiritual allies working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold much more easily when you move into a state of trust. So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from miracles you deserve. Hand over all your concerns to your spiritual allies. When you do so, you allow them to send you intuitive guidance and messages that will allow you to correct the situation and come out on top. The Shaman card also shows that you have shamanic potential to move between the realms and connect with your guides in an extremely personal way. And that's the truth, Pisces. Trust in these higher forces, you know? I've always studied astrology, and my daughter is a Pisces, and I always used to try to get her to see if she was psychic or something, just playing with her, but just letting her know she has a higher power that's in her that she's able to tap into. But you have to be balanced, you have to be aware, you have to be willing to trust and acknowledge that to see it happen. So Pisces, I hope that this message has helped someone, and it helped the Pisces in me. Alright, so good luck. And it's not all about luck, but believing yourself, and all the twos is out here for you to tap into them, and I hope that you'll choose well. So peace, Pisces, and I hope to see you next time.